Number 2, simplify the algebraic expressions. Your answers should not contain negative exponents. Remember, a negative exponent moves the base across the fraction bar. So in this problem here, we'll draw a fraction bar. The 5 will stay on top. The x squared is positive, it'll stay on top. The y to the negative 3 will go from the top to the bottom. When you do that, the exponent changes from a negative to a positive. That's what a negative exponent does. And the z to the negative 4 will go from the bottom to the top. Notice that when you move the base across the fraction bar, it switches the sign of the exponent. Okay, on this problem here, draw your fraction bar. Okay, we're going to take 2 to the negative 3 and move it across the fraction bar, so we'll have 2 to the third. The x to the square stays put. 5 to the negative 2. The negative 2 is going to move it from the top to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top. And same thing with the y to the negative 3. When you have a negative exponent, to make it positive, you move it across the fraction bar, don't you? Now then, 5 to the second is 25. We have x squared y to the third. All over 2 to the third is 8. Notice our answer does not have any negative exponents. Number 2, draw your fraction bar. If you have negative exponents, draw a fraction bar. The 5 to the negative 1 will go to the bottom. And 5 to the 1 is just 5, so I'm going to leave it 5. The x to the 0 is going to be 1, isn't it? The y to the negative 3 will go to the bottom. It'll be y to the third. The z to the negative 5 will go from the bottom to the top, won't it? Okay, now then notice the x to the 0 canceled out, the 5 to the negative 1 moved down, the y to the third moved down, and the z to the 5th moved to the top. That would be the answer, wouldn't it? So when you have negative exponents, you just move them across the fraction bar to make them positive.